Have you ever wondered how you can use PLR in your business? I have used tons of PLR in my online business, and so today that's what we're going to talk about, how to use PLR. I'm Michelle Sissom. I want to welcome you to Entrepreneurs Take Action. And when we start looking at PLR, oh wait, maybe I should tell you just in case you're wondering, what is PLR? Private label rights. These is what PLR stands for. These are articles, ebooks, different content that is written by an individual or a particular site, and they sell the rights to you to put your name on that content and use it. And so they may, let's say they write a report about how to use Twitter, and they will say, I will sell this to 100 people for $7 or $15 or whatever. So they make their money for writing it. 100 people get the right to put their name on it. Now, don't let that worry you. What I've seen in the past, and I have used a lot of PLR, what I've seen is that one time in the last 7 years have I had someone reach out and say, Michelle, I found your article on someone else's site. So most people who buy the PLR actually never use it. That's what I want to change with you. I want to help you see how you can use the PLR. So the first thing we have to do is find good PLR. And listen, it's not all PLR is the same. And so you may have to do a little research and find a site that really works for you. Find someone who writes like you like things written. I went through a couple of different sites before I found the one that I love. You can go to DecisivePLR.com. You'll see the site that I love, where I buy most of my PLR these days. And so I encourage you to find one that really works for you, okay? And then the second thing is to look at how you're going to use that PLR. So what are you looking for? Maybe you are looking for blog posts. Maybe you are trying to write an email campaign and you need some content. Or you are wait, did I say blogging already? Writing an ebook or your freebie or whatever that looks like. Okay, there's 1,000 ways that you can use PLR. Any way that you're creating content. Maybe you need information for a video that you're going to record. Okay, so what I want you to see is that, let's say for example you bought that $7 report and it was 15 pages long. It's got great content in it. Maybe it's got 10 different chapters in it. You could break those 10 chapters down to 10 different blog posts. You might even be able to break those 10 chapters down to 20 different blog posts. You can go through that piece of PLR. You could pull out tweets, you could pull out content to put on social media, you could pull out content to write email campaigns. So there's so many ways. You don't have to use it in the format that it comes. Remember that. You can change it up. You could turn it into a PowerPoint and record it as a video. Okay, there's just so many things that you can do with it. The third thing I want to talk to you about is what's I think is really important is for you to look at the content and tweak it just slightly. The one thing that I find most often is that I want my content to be evergreen. I want your content to be evergreen. So sometimes the PLR I find needs to be tweaked to make it evergreen. The second thing is it needs to have your voice. And so when you find a great PLR site and you really like what's being written, that's half the battle, right? So then we're able to just go in and tweak it a little bit. And if you use certain phrases, make sure that they are in there. A lot of times I like to personalize mine by adding images and bolding some specific text and just kind of making it like have my personality. So, and since I love to put images, that's kind of the thing that adds the me to it. The other thing is that you want to be sure that your content has a call to action. And a lot of the PLR doesn't end with a call to action because they don't know what you're going to use that PLR for. Okay, so there you go. You need to find a great site where you can buy the PLR. You don't have to spend a lot of money on this. Works very well. Then you need to figure out how you're going to use it. Use it in every single way you can think of. And the third thing is to personalize it and make it yours. All right, this is Michelle Sissom saying be decisive and have a great day. Bye-bye.